The highly anticipated clash between YouTube star-turned-boxer Jake Paul and undefeated lightweight champion Gervonta Tank Davis has officially undergone another dramatic twist. Originally scheduled to take place in Atlanta, the bout has now been moved to Miami following heated debates over safety concerns, protests from boxing officials, and growing scrutiny from the wider combat sports community regarding the glaring weight disparity between the two fighters. The fight, set as an exhibition rather than a sanctioned professional contest, had already sparked widespread controversy. Paul, who campaigns around cruiserweight, roughly 200 pounds, walks into the ring significantly heavier than Davis, who has spent his career dominating at lightweight, 135 pounds, and has occasionally fought at junior welterweight, 140 pounds. The proposed exhibition is expected to see Paul enter the ring nearly 5 stone heavier than his opponent, creating a mismatch that some critics argue borders on reckless. Why the venue shift? The initial plan to host the fight in Atlanta fell through after the local athletic commission expressed discomfort with sanctioning, even in an exhibition capacity, a fight with such a wide gap in natural size and weight. While exhibition rules often allow flexibility, regulators voiced unease about the potential dangers Davis could face against a much larger, heavier man who has already proven knockout power against opponents closer to his size. Promoters scrambled to find a solution, and Miami quickly emerged as the front-runner. Florida's Athletic Commission has historically been more open to unconventional or crossover boxing spectacles, including celebrity bouts, MMA fighters crossing over, and influencer-driven events. By shifting the fight to Miami, organizers found a jurisdiction willing to allow the contest to proceed under modified exhibition rules, with certain safety stipulations in place. Rules of the exhibition. Details around the rule set have not been fully finalized, but early reports suggest the fight will feature shorter rounds, larger gloves, and potentially no official winner declared at the end, similar to the framework used in Floyd Mayweather's exhibitions against Logan Paul and others. The intention is to create a spectacle without placing Davis in undue danger against a much bigger man. However, these measures have done little to quiet critics. Detractors argue that even in a controlled exhibition setting, the physical disparity cannot be overlooked. Paul, known for his size and knockout power, enters the contest with a built-in advantage, while Davis's elite skills and speed may be blunted by the weight gap. Public reaction and controversy. The fight has polarized fans and pundits alike. Supporters argue that the matchup is pure entertainment, a crossover event designed to generate buzz, not to settle questions of legacy. Paul, who has thrived on such spectacles, has repeatedly said his aim is to bring new audiences to boxing while testing himself against established stars. Davis, meanwhile, sees the event as a lucrative opportunity and a chance to further elevate his brand beyond the traditional boxing world. His camp has dismissed concerns about safety, insisting that Tank's power, precision, and defensive abilities can more than compensate for the size difference. Still, protests have mounted. Several boxing analysts have openly condemned the matchup, calling it a cash grab that risks the integrity of the sport. Some fighters have weighed in as well, with opinions split between admiration for the boldness of Davis accepting the challenge and frustration that such mismatched exhibitions continue to dominate headlines while legitimate boxing struggles for mainstream coverage. The business side. From a business perspective, the relocation to Miami could prove advantageous. The city has become a hotbed for major boxing and MMA events in recent years, thanks to its vibrant nightlife, celebrity culture, and global accessibility. Promoters expect a sold-out venue, star-studded attendance, and significant pay-per-view buys fueled by the intrigue of seeing whether the smaller Davis can overcome the hulking Paul. Sponsorships and broadcast negotiations are also reportedly heating up, with the event positioned as one of the most talked-about spectacles of the year. While some purists may scoff, the financial windfall seems undeniable. What's next? As fight night approaches, attention will focus not only on the in-ring action but also on the broader implications for boxing. Will this exhibition mark another step in the blurring lines between sports and entertainment, or will backlash over the weight disparity tarnish its reception? For Jake Paul, the bout represents yet another opportunity to challenge perceptions, build his profile, and silence critics who question his legitimacy in the sport. For Gervonta Davis, it is a chance to prove that skill, speed, and precision can overcome sheer size. Regardless of the outcome, the fight's move to Miami underscores one undeniable truth. Boxing's landscape is evolving rapidly, and crossover spectacles like Paul versus Davis are becoming increasingly central to the sport's mainstream visibility. Whether fans embrace it as entertainment or condemn it as a mismatch, The world will be watching closely when Jake Paul and Tank Davis finally step into the ring under the bright Miami lights.